This is Deborah Zaritsky with Dr. Adams Green class at Grand Canyon University, EDU 534, talking about the difference between distance learning and online learning. Ends up that distance learning has been around for quite a while, since the 1800s. Started off with the Postal Service delivering messages to and fro. Took a long time to a small audience. We graduated to the newspaper, larger audience, a little bit quicker. Then we had the radio, which was just that oral communication, getting a little faster. The television, faster, and here we are with millions and millions of people. We can connect through the internet immediately and get our information with literally a click of a button. So this is a great deal. We can learn a lot from others very quickly. We have our webcams as I'm communicating with you, and we have that interaction with that teacher immediately. So we can be collaborating with somebody in a whole other state. We might have a bit of a change in our time zones, and that might be a disadvantage, but ultimately, to confer with others, not being in the same room is quite a feat. So we have a lot of colleges on board here, but we know that online learning does not just include online courses, but we have some elite institutions that have jumped aboard here. We've got junior colleges and graduate level colleges. So we know that there are more than 18.65 million students that are online now. It is quite popular. We can go ahead and say, let's Google it. It's a household name. It's something that we all understand. So, we want to change the kitchen sink. We used to have to go to the library, look it up in our Dewey Decimal System, perhaps get an archive on our microfiche, and then it was talk to a professional. But now we can watch a YouTube video, get the materials, and kind of take care of it ourselves. So that's giving us a lot more independence, non-academia, but then we can get into that academia as well. As I had mentioned, there's a lot of simulations that are available to do vocational training, medical training. A lot is offered online. I have an almost 8-year-old daughter, and she has a web-based program called MobyMax that she's able to access at any time, and it allows her to practice her math skills. There's things like ABC Mouse is an app that has an age-appropriate level of learning. So our online learning system is very vast. But then we have everything in one place. We have a one-stop shop here at our universities that are providing these online courses. So they're going to give us quite a few things. They're going to give us that direct access to our instructor through email or chat rooms or discussion question forums or the forum wall. And then we can communicate via the Loud Cloud, such as at GCU. We have our course materials, our Student Resource Center, where I was able to find help with the annotated bibliography and how to do an APA style kind of a paper. I can contact my online counselor at any time. So that's what those institutions can offer for you. As I've been talking, you've probably been seeing my cat in the background, maybe my dog around. But yes, it is, that's one of the best things about the online learning programs that we're seeing here. You can be in your comfort of your own home, but sometimes people don't remember that. They find themselves alone, but there are those people that they're communicating with and conducting responsibilities with, and it's still a professional environment. So there's something called a netiquette. This is great. I am definitely going to use this in all of my higher education presentations. But we have to remember that there's definitely a way to conduct ourselves and to know how to fulfill our goals in an appropriate way. And with that being said, that online learning environment is made for those that are self-directed, motivated, independent, and just, have, again, that common goal and knowing that you can work with others in this type of media is great. So thank you for listening. Here are my references and have a good evening.